Welcome to another update video about AVAX. It's going to be a quick one because we haven't got too many changes since yesterday. Actually, no change to the wave count. I think it's quite likely that AVAX completed here a possible fourth wave. Yeah, I mean, this is micro counting. We're looking at this fifth wave as a possible ending diagonal. If we really want to look at the micro level here, the micro count, and at the moment I don't have a strong indication it has bottomed. It tried to rally yesterday a little bit, but nothing more substantial than we did here. Only a three-wave. It was a three-wave rally here, and also looks like a three-wave rally here. And we've come down so much that I wouldn't be surprised to break those lows. And it looks like a bit like a Batman pattern here. At 1585. 1585 is the support, and if that breaks, then I think, first of all, absolutely it doesn't change anything in our scenario, but it would mean that we will make that fifth wave that we've been waiting for, probably, and hit 1488. But then it would be good if we see at some point some buying interest, and that we see some buy reactions, okay? So it would be good. 1488 would be the next target, unless we really see a substantial rally that would go back above $17. But until then, my view is down because we haven't seen an impulse to the upside and we've sold off quite a bit. And if we break that 1585 level, I think 1488 would be a very likely target. It would also be sort of in the range of the previous wave 4 low here, circle wave 4. You tend to see those wave 2s get back to a wave 4 of previous degree. Now, it did not really care about this one. Well, it sort of did because we're hovering around that area, but didn't care too much about this wave 4, but we've got another wave 4 down here, which is pretty much in line with the 61.8 Fib level, which is the golden ratio. So yeah, for now, I mean, if we look at this, this could be the next stop down there. Of course, no guarantee that we will reverse there, and I always have to add to this that this is a long trade setup here in green, but there's of course no guarantee it will work out, yeah. But it is something we've been waiting for since we topped here, yeah, for the price to come back. So this prevented a lot of people hopefully from buying back in too early. This is, in my opinion, a chance here. As we know from experience, typically when we have these setups, a drop below the 78.6 retracement typically leads to the setup not to work out. So, but it is a very, very attractive setup. It's just that the target area is quite large compared to what we had here and here on the way up, because the extensions are quite long here. We're currently correcting the entire rally. So it's not like here where we had a very small move up. Yeah, this was the first impulse that we had back then, back in January. Yeah, and also good entry here, good entry, but these boxes are much smaller. Also here, that resistance area for a possible short trade was much smaller. And that has to do with the situation that these waves were much smaller. But now we're talking about the entire degree here of that low to that high. It's a large move. It moved over 100%. So also the correction, the support area has a certain width, okay, a certain depth. So yeah, be aware of that. What else to add? Wanted to take a quick look at some of the indicators, but not the 1 hour. Just want to take a look at the 4 hour chart. So what we see here, let me actually make it a bit larger. So we continue to see from the lows further down, yeah, we see those higher lows on the indicator. So indicating bullish divergences on the 4 hour chart. It will be interesting to see. It might be that we get here another bearish crossover, which might lead to another higher low on the MACD. So it might create another bullish divergence, and coupled with the idea that we will then have 5 waves complete, this could be the last wave. I mean, again, we are now in the support area, so basically every low could be the last one. Of course, as long as 12.99 holds. I mean, it's really only the market that can decide this. What we can control, though, is our entries and exits. And this is a so-called high reward, low risk trade setup. We also see on the 4 hour RSI the bullish divergence. It's a pretty clear one. Obviously not much happening here because this is just sideways. But that's something to point out. So they normally warn us about an upcoming reversal. Here on the daily, though, this is still down. We are in the bearish range of the daily RSI. Unbiased view here, this still has a bit more scope to drop further in this wave too, yeah. So it could certainly hit the 30 level or maybe even lower. Need to consider that. So, but again, it still has a lot of space in the green support area. I mean, it could theoretically still drop another 17 to 18% without sort of making this setup unlikely, okay? But it would still be ideal to find support at the 61.8 retracement. Okay, that's my update about AVAX. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.